good afternoon. One lovely day after another. It's so great to be able to open my eyes and see the lights that I see outside and inside. Where are we?
We are in Denton. We're actually at my house, and we are, for the first time, recording Real Talk Eastern Shore at my place.
Inside.
Indoors,
We're
yeah.
indoors. That means that we're old and fragile, and we're just shaking leaves because we were so cold these last 3 weeks. And now we are at the location. What is this called?
Well, it's not John's Estates.
Well, maybe it's not John's Estates.
We'll call it John's Sky Basement.
The Sky Basement.
The Sky Basement, yeah.
On top of the Denton Towers in Amarillo, Maryland.
Amarillo?
I don't know. It just went well. I just went with it. You know, if it sounds good, go with it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, it is what it is, you know, syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but definitely welcome. This is Ron today, and someone else is with us, and that would be.
And this is John.
Yes, he is. Got guns out, shorts on, and I'm sitting here like all bundled up like I'm outside like usual. But it's okay though. Like it's been a little chilly, been a little rainy, a little windy.
Yeah.
I do got to talk about my tree though.
Your tree? Oh, your
My
tree.
Tree. So, had a tree man come out, and he looked at it, and you know, he did tell me it was compromised, which I'm not the smartest man about trees, but I kind of thought that it was about to go over soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, don't worry about it, you know. It'll be a couple, like, probably, I don't know, a couple months probably before then. I'm thinking, no. Like, because the reason why I got a little flighty about my trees was, like, I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. It might have been Monday. So I kind of looked over there, and I was like, man, that grass is going up more. And it looked like it was going to become a hill, like literally like a 2-foot hill.
Oh, like it was being pulled off the ground.
Yeah.
Like the grass wasn't growing up, but it was being pulled up.
So
Okay.
I was like, you know, let me go over here and check this out. So I took my foot and I was literally scraping the grass off the dirt. And I was like, you know, I don't think this is the right thing. You know what I mean? I don't think this looks right. I don't think this is supposed to be right. So I called this guy. So just a beautiful reminder. If you have a tree, and try to keep it below like 15 foot so you can do it yourself, number one. And number two, they're going to remove 3 trees.
Oh,
3 trees because that one's compromised. The one next to it is not compromised, but it's going to compromise soon because of the tree that is compromised. And the other tree across from there is compromised to a point, but that's going to compromise the other 2 trees as well. So taking the stumps and the tree down, which we're looking at, I don't know, average tree is like 40 foot high. So we're looking at about $1,200. Talking about like crying on the phone, like, can you do it any cheaper? Like, no. I was like, can I get a discount? Like, I'll give you like a password for my Netflix. Like, that's where I was in life right then and there. Well, $1,200 is not bad. I'm like, yeah, it is. You know what I mean? Because now I was like, well, how much one tree? Oh, that's like $800. Shoot, you might just take all 3, you know, while you're at it, you know? So, I mean, they play ball with it. I mean, I get it, you know? But, I mean, at least that tree will be out of the way. I won't have to worry because I'm not going to lie to you. Probably the last 2-3 months, it's been on my mind. Like, I look at it and I'll leave and it'll get windy. And then I go, man, I hope it don't fall. I hope it don't fall. I hope no gust of wind comes through. And you know, because it's so close to the road, like literally, like it could go over top of the road. If it falls, it's gonna be like an angle, more towards the west, and then straight across. And it would probably land in my neighbor's yard beside us and across the street. And I don't want to do that. Like, and I don't want to think to myself, if it does fall, what if a car's coming through? You know what I mean? And I wouldn't be able, you know, sleep well at night thinking that. And if that does happen, you know.
right.
But yeah, so that's a $1,200 expense, of course. Always good for the bills. You know
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like I guess my OnlyFans is gonna be kicking up soon.
Yeah, better get those feet pick ready.
Man, I'm telling you, I was looking at things like they got little outfits for your feet.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've seen that. Like I'm digging it. I don't know if pink's my color, but I mean it might have to go that way. Like,
I'm sure they got other colors.
hey man, listen, why can't I go every color? You know what I mean? I don't discriminate. You know what I mean? Just maybe some women like my feet. Who knows? I don't know. I got Barney Rubble feet, but I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I got to do something with it. So yeah, that's my first thing off the docket because it just was in my mind right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like so how was your week anyway?
Oh, the usual. I can't complain much. There's really no point of complaining. It was a short week because had Monday off for Martin Luther King Day.
Must be nice.
No, I went to work.
Oh, okay. Okay, well there you go.
Time and a half. I went to work.
Oh wait, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Other than that, just come home, play with the kids. The usual. Haven't had to recently chop anything down or worry about any household items.
Yeah, well, that's always a plus. Well, I mean, so you were when we talked. I think it was last time. You said you guys had a lot of instruments still to do for this month.
Oh yeah, we still do.
Are you behind or?
We're kind of like there. We got about 80, 90 items left between the three of us in Easton, and right now it's just finding them. And
Play hide and go seek.
yeah, they're good hiders.
So what's the longest it took for you to find something and it worked?
That couple of years. Some things go missing for 2 years because they keep moving. They go from one place to another, from one building to another, and that's it. And then we find it out of the blue after it's been placed as inactive. All of a sudden, we find it.
Huh. So my question would be is, don't you think you might want to have little tags on them?
Oh.
I've seen somewhere where they go dee, like you find it. It's kind of like a remote. I seen something the other day where you can put it on a remote and say you throw it underneath the couch, and then they have this little, I guess, like square button.
It's an RFID. Yeah.
Well, too big a word for me. I'll go with what you say. But don't you think, like, maybe that might be more better at the end of the day for stuff?
It's not up to us. Well, we have requested.
You have requested. So there is a work order in for that.
Oh,
but they
for years
at this point.
4 years, yeah.
And they think they can do it better by just playing hide and go seek, and sooner or later you find it.
Oh, not us. Our big umbrella, I should say. But these particular items, these pumps, they are supposed to be replaced starting middle this year for the whole system. So those are called smart pumps. They will already have a wireless feature where they can be tracked.
Oh wow! So you'll be able to know where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
So your job's even easier.
Well, yeah.
So literally, you have a screen that'll show you where it is.
Not a screen. It would be the long part is we'll have to assign that tag to our software.
Yeah.
And from that software, we'll have to build a database of the building, first floor, second floor, third floor, fifth floor, blah, blah, blah. And in that database, we'll have to build east, west, north, south. So it won't give the exact location, but it would be really, really close.
It'll be better than what it is.
And it would even tell you if the pump has left the building. It'll log every time it leaves the building to go to another building.
So it will tell you itself that it left the building.
It'll log it in the computer.
Okay.
So when we come up to,
tell you what time it left.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll
wow.
say when it comes up for PM, it'll say, okay, this is no longer here.
Yeah.
It's here, or this is no longer in anywhere that has connected to our servers in the last year because someone stole it.
Oh, that's understandable. I mean, I guess that's the smart things that they're doing now, like smart TVs and all those. Like, me having that smart fridge, which that was the worst thing in the world. But I mean, I'm not going to knock it. I mean, at least I can look inside my fridge whenever I want without even opening the doors. But then I can play music on it too and watch YouTube and whatever.
Yeah,
but,
not like you have a phone or anything.
Yeah, I have none of that. I mean, trust me, I diminished my time on the phone because to the point, like, I would say, like, this past December, I started realizing, like, my phone's half my life. And I got to stop it. Like, it's ridiculous. It gets addiction. It's addicting sometimes. And so, like, I've calmed down a lot more use on my phone. You know what I mean? I don't really do much on it now. It's Facebook looking and every once in a while research some opportunities per se in the our ventures that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
And go from there. That's pretty much what I stay with the phone, if anything. I just feel like it's so addicting; it gets ridiculous.
Yeah. So I don't use mine that much. I even turn my, I guess this what they call screen time to see how much I spend on it. I don't spend much on it.
Man, I was at like 48 hours a week. It was bad.
Oh shit.
It was because I'm in the office.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get some downtime. You're like, oh, what am I going to do? So now I'm doing other things now. I'm able to keep my ADHD in check and concentrate on things that need to be done, which sometimes there's nothing to do at all.
Yeah.
Literally. Because, like we were talking before, like, our slow period's coming. January 22nd is Chinese New Year.
Oh, right.
And then when Chinese have New Year for 2 weeks, we have hardly any break come in. Hardly. So, like, everyone suffers, like, at work, unfortunately. And it's the best time to do a vacation there because you don't really miss anything. You get paid regardless, but, you don't have to worry about missing a day or stuff like that. And it just... I want to say, and I can't quote this or not, but it just seemed like the freight's not coming in like it used to last year before Chinese New Year. So I don't know if there's problems going on in China or because COVID's hitting again.
Oh yeah,
we've had a couple employees out for COVID, and that sucks. Because I think the CDC says you got to be out for like 5 days, and then you got to have a negative test or something. So like it sucks. I feel bad for the people that get in and they can't come in. Like, I don't want to get that. Like, obviously.
No.
But, I mean, if that's what happens, it happens, so. But other than that, like, that's pretty much what work's been for me. Not much other. And then I bet you I've spent, I would say, 15, 16 minutes. No, 15, 16 hours. I sat there and thought about that for a second. I don't know how I thought that out and said minutes. Hours investing in research of what we talked about, the ventures that we're looking into. And so, I mean, I'm actually, it's been kind of fun. It's been interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually have enough that we can share that. It'll be a while though.
I don't know, man. Like I keep on looking, and I think it's going to be soon what we think.
Okay.
It's just the key thing is finding the spot.
Yeah.
Where we both feel like this is it. And that's the other thing I was sitting there thinking about too. I was like, we're both going to have ideas, and some ideas are going to be better, and some ideas are going to be worse. And regardless, we just have to compromise and meet in the middle and figure out which is the best. Which I think our ideas, even though we throw it against the wall, most ideas are close anyway. I mean, it's like every once in a while we tweak something, and we'll probably tweak things throughout.
Yeah.
But as time progresses, we're going to get where we need to go with that. And that's, among other things, because it seems like we have ADHD when it comes to opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Because we throw so many things against the wall, it's not even funny. If we had a wall, it'd probably have a hole in it by now.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, working towards one goal is probably the biggest thing that we got to do. And I think we've done pretty well. I mean,
now that we have definitely settled on this idea.
100%.
Yeah.
And that idea is I think it's gonna be something that is mind blowing to some. It's gonna be very fruitful and very unique for many. But it's not the norm. And I'm fine with that. Like I'm good with that. And people know me. I'm not normal anyway, so I'm good with that. I mean. Now, it might spook a lot of people from you on your side because you are the quiet guy that don't really, go, I would say, like, out there. Like, but it's good for you.
But it's business to me.
Business is business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I totally understand that, and that's how it should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of business, off topic, really. Did you ever find out what business was taking over that area? And is it Milford? Where the homeless were being forced out?
So I haven't found out what business it is, but boy, they're at a full court press right now. Like, literally, I would say, so what's today's date? 21st?
Yes.
Yeah, so Monday I go in and they got a big dumpster next door into the other business that sits there.
Okay.
And there must have been like 4 or 5 front loaders and people all in the woods, and they were just cleaning that place out. By Thursday, they were starting to cut trees. So it sounds like this is about to go quick. So I'm thinking about the next month or two, they'll have the land the way they want it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably put up the buildings probably in, I'm going to say probably by the end of the year we'll know what's there. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. I don't think it's going to be one thing. I think it's going to be multiple things.
Kind of like a strip mall type thing, or
kind of. I can't say yes or no, because I think they'll probably have one might be a big warehouse, but the others might be like small warehouses.
Okay.
Per se. But looking at it, if my eyes, which my 20/20 vision is getting worse as I get older, where the markers are, literally is going to be almost to our back door close. It's probably about 20 foot from the end of where their land is, which I didn't realize how close it was.
Oh.
But like you can literally see now, I can see all the way through the woods. Literally. I've not been able to see that through the woods since I've been there. Like literally, I can see all the way through. And you see where the solar panels are, because they have a solar farm over there.
Gotcha.
Right behind our building. And you can see the solar panels back there behind the woods and stuff. And you can actually see on a different road, which the road's probably a mile down.
Oh, damn.
But there's a building back there that's off that road. So it's been very fruitful seeing. I mean, it's very, knowledgeable, different. Very, I will tell you this. I'm going ADHD here for a second. I can get comfortable with this couch. Me and this couch about to fight. I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to get comfortable. It's different. See, when you go in different developments or different ways, you got a comfortable chair. This is comfortable. I just got to figure out how to get, like, I don't know, maybe 4 foot high.
This is the couch you helped me get, like, what, 6-8 years ago? Remember in Queenstown?
Yeah.
When, this is that couch.
Oh, wow. Is there any memories on this?
We're not talking about that.
Okay, I just want to make sure. My bad. Let me get away from that conversation. But anyway, no, I think I think there's probably gonna be at least 3 warehouses, maybe 4. I just don't know.
Gotcha.
But like I said, there's been more cars down that road probably this week. I haven't seen that many cars in probably like 4 weeks total. Like this, so and I mean, you're literally right off the highway, but like it's only people that's going to work back there, or like people bringing their cars back there.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like it's been like massive traffic. So I didn't tell you this. So since we've been talking about this situation, this opportunity and adventure, so where you go into my living room, the stairs are on the right, living room's on the left. You have that little area over there that's extended living room.
Yeah.
Okay. So I decided to make that into an office.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make that into an office. That way I ain't got to deal with anybody. All my shit's there. I ain't got to worry about it. So it's gonna start putting. I guess I got to get a permit through my mind to be able to do it. You know what I mean? And how much I want to spend on it, but yeah, it's gonna cost a little bit of money. But I want to get it.
So you want to put like a wall to make it an actual office separate?
I thought about it, but I thought about, you know what? I want to be so fancy. You already know. I'm in the fast lane as we go. You know what I mean? But no, I've thought about making it a glass.
Okay.
Across. And just like have like maybe put like a door and have like maybe I don't know, maybe like I haven't decided on the handle yet.
Oh, like an actual office and
Yeah,
like a CEO's office with a view.
Much, yeah, have a view, because if you remember correctly, I have a sliding glass door there, and I can have one going into the kitchen, a little door there, and a door going out to the living room. So I was thinking about like putting like a little, maybe like J&R Enterprises or whatever I want to put as the word title, because we got to get an LLC soon. You know what I mean? So like regardless what kind of adventure we do. So like I thought about doing that just for shits and giggles, something to do. I mean, maybe that's just flaunting money. I don't have money like that, but you know what? You live once.
Yeah.
And I'm a big proponent about, live only once and live it up. So I mean that's where I'm looking at right now. So maybe that'll work. So but we'll see though. I mean, anything else been going good with you? I mean, going on or you know?
Not since the last time we spoke.
Well, I mean, you had Santa Claus incident, so that pretty much
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
That was a while back though.
That was less than a month.
Almost a month.
Well, yeah, almost. You know what I mean? I mean, it wasn't that far. You know what I mean? It just depends how you look at it. So but I get it. So
I mean, other than doing a setup here in the Sky basement to have pretty much a gaming, possible streaming setup in the future.
that'd be something that definitely would be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You could do that. I see you got. That's your computer. I take it.
Yeah, that's my computer.
So, and that costs probably like $2,000, $3,000.
That was free.
It was free.
Well, it was broken when I got it, and I fixed it.
Oh shoot! You can't beat that. Does it make colors?
Does it make colors?
Yeah.
It has RGB.
Oh well, I mean, no. So, I don't know if you noticed, like a lot of these PC gamings, you can see inside. And
Oh yeah. No, that costs money.
Oh, so you can see inside costs money.
Yeah.
Oh, it costs like what, $50?
When you do that, you're talking about putting RGB on your RAM stick, on your motherboard, on your GPU. I mean, that's what makes all the colors. When you turn it on, colors pop.
Colors pop, just like colors on clothes.
What?
I mean, if you got like a different color clothes, like if you have a red, outfit and it's snowing, it pops, don't it?
Yes.
I'm just saying. See, there's colors. There'll be colors in there, right?
The fans have RGB, which is the color that you speak of.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, that's not the inside's not to view.
Oh.
I fixed it so it'll work.
Oh, okay. So it's not okay. So it's all different colors.
Yeah.
The color rainbow.
They just don't pop.
They don't pop. Like pop, 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 pop. Okay.
Wow, we're really going downhill.
Yeah, but it's okay. No, I was just sitting there thinking like I got stuck on it for a second, like I'm on meth or something. But no, but yeah, I mean that's cool though. I mean that's one of the things, and plus this will be your office pretty much. Here. It'll be John. I guess John Esquire. Is that what you know? I mean, what is Esquire anyway? What does that mean? Do we even know what Esquire means?
Esquire. Well,
because I see it on like. You ever notice like you see like the movies and something? It's like Esquire. Like, what does Esquire mean? Like that's a good question. Just thought patterns of us poor peasants here.
It's just a title.
A title.
A title.
What kind of title?
Well, Google's not telling me much.
Google don't like you?
Google don't like me.
Why don't Google like you?
Because I'm from Peru, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, what did I see the other day about Peru? I saw something about it. Oh, someone's someplace up in Dover. Oh, that reminds me.
Peruvian restaurant. No?
I want to say so. They were serving Peruvian food. I just don't know where it was.
Find out.
I don't know. I'll have to find out. Like I seen, I was like, ooh, what is it?
Take a picture?
Yeah, not take a picture, but
Snapchat?
No. When we playing like charades. When you do this, but you take the
FaceTime.
Yeah, no. When you take
screenshot.
Screenshot, that's what it was. Duh. A screenshot of it. I was thinking about doing it, and I was like, man, I'm a little busy. I'll just wait for a little bit. And now I've lost it ever since. But just letting you know, I've seen it where Chinatown Buffet is not Chinatown Buffet. They closed up last month or 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Well, now they're coming in with something new there, and it's supposed to be a buffet again, but it's not Chinatown Buffet. So I will let everyone know how the food is there. Definitely. I mean, it's literally 5 minutes from my house. I can't say no to that. They got sushi, so I'm pretty sure it's like the Chinese type of thing. But that's not what I was talking about with the Peruvian.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
And I can't remember where it was. And I remember it was in Dover. I saw it on the Dover thing. But I mean, I'll figure it out. Like it'll come up in my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, that's where I was talking about. But I mean, I'll try that out too. Which Peruvian food is a lot of, was it rice?
Rice, potatoes, steak.
Rice, potato, steak. What kind of say like seasoning they use?
Spicy.
Okay.
I mean,
Want to narrow that down?
spicy.
Okay,
Whatever.
spicy.
Whatever. Yeah.
So Peruvian food is spicy potato steak.
Not all spicy, but the spiciness makes it better.
Gotcha. So it makes it better. So it gives you hemorrhoids.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's not a friggin' what's that chip? It's not that. It's not like
bad.
that. No.
Well, and I hope not.
It's nowhere near that bad.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a spicy person. You know what I mean?
You won't even feel it. It's spicy.
Well, I don't want to feel anything. You know what I mean? Like, I want to eat it. I just want to feel it go straight down my stomach into my stomach going, ooh, I'm full. Let me go to sleep right now. That's what I want. That's what kind of food I look for. You know, because, man, I had rolled farms today. That was... No. It's, well, I had Taco Bell and KFC yesterday, and I was... No. It's not doing me no more. Like, it's bad when you go into the drive-thru and you see a sign that says, due to understaffed, we close at 9 p.m. Taco Bell and KFC at this location is closed at 9 p.m. because of their understaffed.
Mm.
That's sad. Now, I wonder, is that for them because people are not, putting applications in? Or is it because they just won't hire no more? Because I'm starting to
a lot
go on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm noticing, like, I know when we were hiring, we were getting applications in, but you set up 13 interviews, you get 6, maybe 5. I know the one time we just set up 9, none of them came in. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So, I don't know what it is. Like, there should never be a short staff anywhere.
No.
Because there's too many people out there right now. And I mean, I was even reading somewhere else that state of Delaware is trying to, like do mass hiring and no one's, like, applying. Because who wants to make $35,000 a year? Like, that's not even, like, that's poverty level. Literally. You know what I mean? If you think about it, that's $700 a week on average. Maybe $650 before taxes.
I think that's what I was making when I was doing security.
Think about making $650, then take the taxes out. That's making 30%, $150, say $650, $5. You're making about $450, not including your gas that you got to pay every. We'll say $50 worth of gas.
Mm-hmm.
That's $400. Then you say food a week, say $100. Okay. Then not including your rent, which rent's every bit of $1,000 anywhere.
Rent is way more than mortgages these days.
I mean, and that's what I don't understand, why people would rent over mortgage. I mean, I grant it. People ain't got good credit. Some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, there's still ways to be able to own a home and learn how to get your credit up before then, before it gets real bad for you. And that's my biggest thing. Like, if I knew what I know now, like, I would have been in a house, no girlfriend until I'm 25, no kids, and that's it. Like, and then I would have started a family. You did it right. You know what I mean? I'll give you that. You did it right. I did it wrong completely.
There's no right or wrong. It's just how you handle your own money.
Well, true and false, because you can handle your money all you want. It's also the job you have.
Oh yeah.
Because if you got a job making, we'll say, back then it was it $6.25? I think minimum wage. So $6.25 when I started, pretty much. So you handle a job $6.25. You're making $6.25 for 40 hours. That's $270 probably. Now think about that. At rental time at that point was like $600-700 probably. You could get maybe a rental apartment. I didn't know nothing about credit, so like I just pretty much did whatever I could do. Couch surfing as we call it. You know what I mean? Sleep wherever you can find, go from there. But you learn your lessons when you get older.
But here's the thing: it's a $35,000 job a year that bad when you don't have a job?
That's a yes and no answer.
No, if you don't have a job, you can't complain that someone's willing to pay you to work.
Sure.
From there, you can still apply for a higher paying job.
Correct.
But you can't complain that you don't have a job when you won't apply.
That's absolutely correct. But as double advocate, if you get that job and say you work 40 hours a week, do you get the same? Can you get benefits from the state comparable to someone that ain't have a job? Do you get free stuff comparable to someone that don't have a job?
But not everyone gets.
Not everyone. but a lot. So it's kind of a catch-22. Like, in the end of the day, like, I see where you're coming from, because personally, I can't stand not having a job.
Yeah.
I go crazy. Even on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm like, I've gotten to the point, like, I'm to the point now that I just want to work on the weekends. I don't want to do, I don't want to do nothing, but then I'm like, I'm bored. Go outside. Look around. I don't want to do this either. So, you know what? I want to go get a job. Which has crossed my mind a couple times. But, do I want a minimum wage job? No. But I make good enough now. I don't need a job. Job. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, well, I could use a second job and I could do a lot more money and do more things with it. You know, do things, you know, stuff that, you know, wouldn't affect, say, status of where I'm at now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like our adventures. We got to put money into it.
Oh, yeah.
So when we put money into it, it's going to affect what we live with. If it fails, it's definitely going to affect what we live with. So, like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's the end of the day, my mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which I don't think it's going to fail. Like,
No, I don't think it's going to fail.
I think it's going to be way worse than what I thought, though. I think it's going to be way worse.
You mean better?
Yeah. I think it's going to be scary good. That's
okay.
It's scary to the point where, like, we're looking at each other going, yeah, we might want to hire a couple more.
Yeah, we need to branch out too.
Yeah, which there is a 2-year plan in, so where we're at, which is a good thing. And then, you know, that's the good thing, and that's the good thing about this podcast. So we'll be able to advertise our own stuff for free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we'll be able to talk about it. You know what I mean? And we'll always have something interesting to talk about with that, definitely. You know, because it's just going to be something that is so unique and so hype, in my opinion. Which I don't get hype over a lot of stuff. You know? Even though I cussed somebody out yesterday, that was pretty fun.
That was pretty fun. Oh, that's good.
Well, I mean, when someone accuses me of something, then I got a problem with it. You know what I mean? Don't accuse me of something unless you got 100% proof. It was about the fact that there was an accusation of I didn't send something in through an email, and the email was supposed to be for a certain what do you call it, for these things that were missing.
Okay.
And I was just like, okay, so like I went through my email and I was like, you motherfucker, blah blah. I started cussing this person, and then I looked and I found out that my email had not sent.
Oh,
it was still in my draft from 2 days ago. So then I had to make a
formal apology.
Yes, I was like, I'm sorry, please forgive me. He was like, it's okay, you just had a rough day. I said, yeah, I needed the vent. So
wait, so you cussed someone out and then had to apologize?
Yeah.
For cussing them
yeah,
out because you were wrong.
they were okay with it though. Yeah. Like they were okay with that. Like, you know, so like at work we do have like I guess you say understanding beliefs between each other.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know, each person's different. When I talk to somebody, I go like I judge the person, and that's how I talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
The guy I cussed out is strict. So he's going to talk to you like he talks to me, to that person, that person. So we call that a dick move. So he knew when I was cussing him that, you know, I was taking over his personality pretty much, you know, being a dick. And I was fine with that. I'm cool with that. Like, you understand. Like, I'm cussing you because I know I sent this. And then I'm going through my emails and all of a sudden I'm going, oh, wow. Sorry. Like, my bad. Like, and that's exactly what I told him. I said, my bad. Like, oh, well, you know, you sound like you were pent up anger. I said, yeah. Which definitely one day I'm going to have to release. You know what I mean? It was a rough time. You know, so good thing is, though, but we got it done, taken care of. We wrapped up every loose end this week. Hopefully it won't be so bad next week. Which it shouldn't be because, like I said, Chinese New Year is Sunday. We're going to be so slow. Like, I'm going to do some research. A lot of research.
Yeah.
You know, I got nothing better to do. So, I guess monitor ass, you know, we look pretty much on time, everything like that, you know, so I'll just monitor ass. Anything, any last words, any thoughts, anything you want to plug, anything, all that?
No, I will add this. I know in the past I said I was going to stop doing something. And then I said I stopped. stopping doing this thing, even though you kept asking me every week. Well, how'd I go? How about this? Right now, Saturday the 21st, I'm gonna say I'm gonna stop eating breakfast at McDonald's.
So it's you know what? I think I know why you're doing that. Because of the struggle we had coming up these stairs. Because
Yes.
it was a struggle. 2 flights of stairs, 345 stairs up to the sky box up here in Denton, Maryland.
Yeah.
You know, I don't foresee, this happening. I just know that, is that how much you weigh?
No.
You know,
That's how much I spend a week
you spend $35.40 a week
at McDonald's.
on breakfast at Mickey D's.
Times multiply that by 52.
You're really making me bring out my calculator. That's probably that's probably
That's
1,000.
Yeah, it's 1,000 something.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. So with that being said,
1840. That's $1,840.80 that I spend a year getting my breakfast at McDonald's.
so maybe the question should be asked. You smoke.
Yeah, but less than I would spend on that.
So your pack of cigarettes, what, $7?
8
So you smoke about what, 3 packs a week?
a week. One.
One.
Myself.
Okay, one. Yeah, that's not bad then. So yeah. Give me your thing. That's what I'm gonna put right now.
Oh boy.
So you can say this out loud on there.
So here we have $9. Is that 2 or a 5?
2.
So you got $18 a week. You get 2 sandwiches every morning at that price.
So with this is how much I spend a week on cigarettes.
Oh, and cigarette. Ooh, that was a pack of cigarettes. Oh shit. $4,680 a year.
That's what I think I average around.
Just you.
Just me.
Yeah. And I think that didn't help our climbing the stairs either.
I wasn't as breathed as you were though. Like I was thinking like Mr. Fit himself, you know what I mean?
No, I haven't been Mr. Fit in a long time.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, maybe that's something I need to look into. I need to get the willpower and strength to get over it. I'm going to ask myself, do I have the power? No. But I'll figure it out. No, I have to figure it out. But that's a nice little lump sum. You know what I mean? That's a 10-month car payment.
Yeah. But you know what? That number's low, actually, now that I think about it. Because you're not doing times 5 days. You're doing times 7 days.
Yes, that's true. That is very true.
18 times 7 times 52. $6,552.
That's a good year car payment.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting none out of it. It's not giving me pleasure to drive. I'm just putting it in my mouth and suck on it. That didn't sound right. But it's okay. You know what I mean? But still, yeah, I need to adjust myself, and that doesn't sound right either. I need just to change my habits, 100%. I need to start looking into stop drinking so much Mountain Dew. That habit's like a couple bucks I mean, it's probably like $2 a day. That ain't gonna kill nobody.
Oh, that's not bad.
But it's still bad for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I need to straighten my life up. Stop doing it. Do it is what it is. So, yeah, money. That could go into something else. I mean, maybe my college fund. Then I'll go to college when I'm 60.
One day.
One day, once you get like 85. You know what I mean? I'll be on walker, probably like, doing podcasts from my bed chair. Like, hey, can you get this catheter out of me? Like, which I hope is not going to happen anytime soon.
Oh, no, don't.
But, so yeah, that's where we're at right now. We are going to learn how to cut costs somehow in our financial world. Unfortunately, we are going to spend in a financial world as well. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, something new that we learned about each other. Excuse me, indigestion's also new too today. That 7 days a week sucks. That's over $125.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a bad habit. But, I could maybe supplement with OnlyFans, I guess. But you know, we'll figure it out. Feet pics all around. But all total, you know, it's been a good day. Had a good time. Had a good drive here. Nothing unusual. Ropo sucked, like I said. Got some gas there, so that was good. I was able to make it here. But like I said, anything else you want to?
No, I just I know I haven't done this in a while. Haven't reminded anyone, but we are available on all major podcast apps, and you can check out our website at realtalkes.podbean.com.
Yes.
And from there, there's links to any site that you listen to podcasts.
And don't forget our Facebook page or Instagram page. It seems like we're starting to get a little bit of steam on the Instagram page, which is good. You're more than welcome to send us a message. The problem I got with our Instagram page is no matter who we add, it seems like we get a bot.
Yeah.
One bot. And then all of a sudden you get all these messages and you're like, who the hell is this?
And
You know what I mean? Like,
and they're just like, hey.
Or
Or
what was the one said, hey, are you mad at me? I don't even know who the fuck you are. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, you know, I'm thinking to myself, man, who's spying on me? But like, you know, that is Instagram, you know what I mean? So unfortunately that it is what it is. You know what I mean? We'll just have to deal with it and go from it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, we do have haters, and guess what? We're still on the air, so sorry about their luck. But from me, Ron, of course, and from
John here.
Yes, and I got to start letting him talk a little bit more at the end because it sucks. Like, I shouldn't take over. You know what I mean? I should say, you know what? From Ron, and just let John come in and say, from John. Have a wonderful evening.
And have a good night.